How's it going, fellow foxes? My name is Solaito, and today we are going to talk about how to use the fire spirits in Clash Royale as effective as possible. In my opinion, the fire spirits is the most overpowered card in the game as of right now. Reason being, this card can just trade so efficiently against some of the most popular cards used right now in Clash Royale. And you might ask, what are some of the most popular cards in Clash Royale? Well, it is the Barbarians and the Minion Horde. You see this card all the time. It's requested so many times in my clan, it's insane. So lots of people use it, but this card just gets totally annihilated by the fire spirits. So if your opponent drops a Minion Horde, just drop these 3 fire spirits, which only cost 2 elixir, and they will take care of it on its own. Also, the Barbarians will also get wrecked by the fire spirits with a little bit of help of the tower, obviously, but that shouldn't be any trouble. Also, I was quite successful in using these fire spirits to take out the 3 musketeers. That's a fucking 9 elixir card. And all you do is you drop the 3 fire spirits and then you zap the 3 musketeers so they can't shoot the fire spirits when they are getting closer. So that's a quite unique combo you can utilize to take out big chunks of ranged units. It's super effective, I promise you. Okay, so I'll just suggest that we are going to jump in a battle. It's actually a troll match, and I just wanted to show it to you guys because it will. This deck was purely designed for demonstrating the effectiveness of the fire spirit, and the deck we'll be using it's this one over here. As you can see, it's completely troll. I even have a furnace over here, which is level 1. I don't use the furnace, I don't think it's that good, but I just wanted to have as many fire spirits on the battlefield as possible. As you can see, all these cards, except for the elixir collector, are very low level, so I can quickly cycle back to my fire spirits, and the elixir collector helps build me up more elixir, so I can put even down more fire spirits. So in my opinion, that is like the most fire spirits deck a deck ever can have. Except I should perhaps have put in the mirror. Okay, I forgot about that. Should have put in the mirror, but whatever, doesn't matter. Still, this deck is totally troll, and you'll see me annihilating another guy with it. So let's jump into that battle, shall we? So here we go, we are in our battle, and as you can see, we have the greatest starting hand as possible. So we'll just probably going to drop some goblins here just to get that free slot for our elixir collector. Also, I'm playing this match against your dev from my clan, Fellow Foxes. If you want to join my clan, feel free. It's called Fellow Foxes. You need 1,000 trophies to join, and we just donate to each other, and we are really active there. So definitely come check it out if you like the clan. So I'm dropping the elixir collector and the fire spirits to take care of those barbarians. As you can see, the fire spirits totally annihilated those barbarians. They didn't even stand a chance. And I'm using the cannon to finish up that witch, which was also a pretty good elixir trade. So now I'm gonna start using the furnace to build up like a push with these fire spirits, and then I'm dropping all these little guys in the back, just to like cycle through my deck and get to another furnace. So right now we're waiting for my elixir to fill up. So what's going to happen next? We're gonna drop our spear goblins to that side. My opponent dropped a balloon, so we're just gonna let the balloon take a tower. He uses the freeze. I don't really have the cards available to stop the balloon. I should have perhaps dropped the cannon, but whatever. So the balloon took it out of my tower, but as you can see, I dropped a massive amount of fire spirits on the right side, and they just did a pretty heavy chunk of damage against his right crown tower. So we're gonna put another furnace down as of right now. And so I've timed these furnaces so that their fire spirits dropped at almost the same time. So I'm throwing in some extra fire spirits, and there they go. 7 fire spirits. But as you can see, in groups they aren't always that effective as they can all jump on the same target even though it's already dead. So that's quite annoying. But here I'm dropping a massive amount of troops, seeing if I can overwhelm him. He's using that witch, so I'm gonna have to zap it because otherwise the witch is just totally going to wreck him. And there they go, all these fire spirits, goblins, skeletons. Look at that, they are just chipping away damage to the tower, man. They are doing a pretty great job here. So again, dropping more fire spirits. He even froze some of my units. like now we have just this massive push, and it's going to be quite tough for him to defend against it. So I set this tower so they couldn't attack. Just man, troops are coming. It's insane. So we already are halfway through his health on his king tower. He has the witch. The witch is a pretty good card against this troll deck because you just splash damage. Like every splash dammer would totally wreck this deck. So for example, if my opponent would run like a bomb tower, I would stand no chance. But keep in mind, this is just a troll deck to demonstrate how powerful fire spirits can be. As you can see, we continuously are chipping away on that crown tower. Right now, we're losing a bit of our momentum because our furnaces are down. So I put down another furnace, but I'm not sure if it's going to quite be enough. Like the witch only has a sliver of health left, but she will just keep on spawning these skeletons, and it's going to be quite annoying. So I will have to zap that. Now he's using rage. Luckily enough, we had fire spirits to clean up his push, so we were able to get the situation under control basically, because otherwise it would get quite out of hand. So he likes to use this witch prince combo, so we're just gonna let him come closer and drop some spear goblins to distract the prince. Now he's freezing my tower. That's quite annoying, so we're gonna use some fire spirits to kill the prince. And then now we're gonna start up our push once again. As you can see, we have a pretty big push going to his tower. I'm zapping his tower so he can't do anything. He's dropping those barbarians, but they immediately get taken out with the fire spirits I had in that push. And now he has his prince. That's kind of annoying, especially with the witch, so I just zap them so we have a little bit more time to build up some momentum. But it doesn't seem like it's working, so I place down another furnace. So now we have 3 furnaces, and this is just insane how many fire spirits we are generating. This is pretty dope. So we're using the skeletons to distract the prince. The skeletons are a pretty easy counter against the prince, so we should always be using them. So I'm gonna drop some extra fire spirits. They're just so effective. Zapping the princess, the witch I mean, and now he's using balloon. That's kind of annoying, so I'm gonna have to drop my spear goblins, but the witch immediately takes those out. So now he's using the rage on his balloon, but luckily enough it was distracted by my furnace. So now I'm doing a little push. We have some goblins, some spear goblins, and are these guys going to finish the game? Yes, they are. A final spear from a spear goblin finishes the game, and we get a 3-1 crown victory. Is this representative for a real game? Definitely not. I kind of got lucky with what cards my opponent was using, and this deck I just showcased you has a lot of very obvious weaknesses. But this deck was purely designed to show what fire spirits are capable of. They can just totally annihilate your opponent, and just for 2 elixir. That is so cheap, such a cheap troop can be used so effectively, it is insane. I also like the skeletons a lot because they are also so versatile. You can use them in almost every position. But the fire spirits are definitely even better, I should say. They're just so insanely good. So yeah. That was it for demonstrating the fire spirits. I currently use them in my real deck, but I'm not going to showcase that today. This is my real competitive deck, and which brought me all the way to Arena 7, the Royal Arena. But I'll keep this for another video. It's a Hawk Zap deck, as you can see, and it's together with the fire, putting in the fire spirits in this deck, this deck pretty easily got me to the Royal Arena. But this deck will be for another showcase. Because there would have to be a lot of explanation on how this deck works, and I want to go more in depth on that. But today I just wanted to prove to you guys the fire spirits, they are super amazing. So if you have watched all the way to the end of the video, we are going to open a giant chest as a present. I got it, so we're gonna spend 3 gems to open it up right now, so you can together watch with me what we're going to get. So we get 1500 gold. Oh man, we got a poison spell. This is awesome. I didn't have a poison spell before, so that's already a pretty great start to this giant chest opening. So let's go to the next card. 23 3 musketeers. Pretty awesome, right? And there we go. 208 Royal Giants. Wow, I'm so lucky. Royal Giant is just so strong right now, so I can definitely use these cards. I haven't used them because I didn't really have a place for it in my deck. but I might actually consider playing him now that I can upgrade him quite a bit. So yeah, that was a pretty cool chest opening, I assume. So if you like the chest opening and I got that poison, definitely drop a like below. Also, I wanted to say that I'm starting to get active on Twitter and Instagram. I changed my Twitter and Instagram name, so it's not longer Solaito Gaming, but it's I am Solaito. So you go to twitter.com/IamSolaito or instagram.com/IamSolaito to follow me. I try to do daily updates. I tweet quite a bit. I tweet against other Clash YouTubers, but also just post daily things that happen in my life. And on Instagram I try to do a daily or every other day, post a picture of things that happen in my life. So if you're interested in that, definitely check it out. I would appreciate it a lot. Also, if you're going to get updated on future Clash Royale videos, don't forget to subscribe by clicking that button below. And just tell me in the comments below what you think about these fire spirits. Do you use them in your deck? And what are your experiences with it? So, thanks for watching, fellow foxes. I totally love you. I'm sorry that I couldn't make that many videos. I'm still in my exams. I'm still in my exams for 3 more weeks, or about 2.5 weeks, I don't know. And but after that, we're gonna put out so many videos. I'm so pumped. I also designed this new thumbnail. I hope you guys liked it. We're gonna make a lot of videos, and we are going to grow as a channel together, guys. All right. Good evening, fellow foxes. See you next time.